And our last deck of the day is going to be some Naya value. So really what we're doing here is we're taking the incredibly good Explorer package with Branch Walker, Jade Light Ranger, and Wild Growth Walker, and adding to that a Militia Bugler package, since Militia Bugler can get all these creatures, where we also have Tristani and Aurelia on the top end, and Direfleet Daredevil as well. That's just an incredibly good value card. And then we have a Johnny that gets to minus and get these creatures back, specifically Direfleet Daredevil. And Path of Discovery will do its thing, as we saw during Selesnya Explorer before. And that's kind of about it. Let's go ahead and go. Direfleet Daredevil is one of our best cards against the top decks of the format. It's one of our best cards against Golgari and against Izzet Drakes. Specifically Izzet Drakes. It's amazing in that matchup of getting their lava coils to kill their things or casting their Chart of Courses to draw two. Where is Naya value on here? I'm going to update the deck list command. Here we go. Against Golgari, we're looking to use their Find Finality, because one of their best cards against us is Finality that kills a lot of our creatures, and then we use Daredevil to cast the Find and get our creatures back. Alright, there's our deck list command updated. So I like Wild Growth Walker as a 2-drop to fill our curve, but it doesn't... We don't have any Explore things. That's probably just good enough to keep. And then adding the 4th Vivian, because of just how strong Vivian is in the format, it's like one of our best cards against Control. It's one of our best cards against Drakes. It's just a really good card in this format. Yeah, definitely played some Wayward Frenzy decks. You can find all my deck lists here, exclamation point decks, but Gruul Frenzy, that's one of the decks there. And I like the Gruul Frenzy list. I think it's looks pretty decent. Had some success with it. I think we played it on Christmas, because Christmas I played all green-red decks, so we played Gruul Frenzy on Christmas Day, on the 25th of December, if you want to go back to watch the vid. VOD? One of those two. And that was the last time we played this deck. Played this deck also then. So we'd certainly like to draw some of our Explore stuff for Wild Growth Walker. Tristani Discordant would be good. Militia Bugler would be good. Direfleet Daredevil, not so good. Johnny Mentor Heroes would be okay. Explore thing. Do I need to fire off this lava coil on a knight? No, I think the answer is no. I think I'm more worried about their Tristani. Ooh, they're just taking it all. Wow, and no March of the Multitudes or anything like that. No, Tristani is a 1/4. There it is. Tristani, that's a 1/4. I'll just take 10. Ooh. Yeah, for my collection, I've spent probably around $350 on Arena. Big part of the collection was I spent like $100 and drafted for a very long time off of that. Did a whole lot of Guilds of Ravnica drafts from that, and just kind of drafted over and over and over again.
I will lend you my strength.
And that's like the biggest way how I built a collection. But then besides that, I've been playing these constructed leagues that we're doing 4 or 5 every single day for a couple months straight now, and just winning a lot of gold from that, and opening a lot of packs from that. Hey Azor, happy weekend. Hope you're having a good Saturday. So they have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have to put everything in front of Wildgrowth Walker to kill Wildgrowth Walker. So they can go to 7 by attacking with those things. By attacking with the lifelinkers. Oh, thanks, Akarashi. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, no, this is kind of what I do. I like building decks off the beaten path. Because you get to win packs by drafting. I wasn't doing the best of 1 drafts. I was doing the best of 3 drafts where, if you go, I don't remember the exact prizes, but I think if you go, it's like, if you go 6-0 on that, you get like 6 packs. Beating this other Tristani is going to be difficult. You have to keep drawing spells. Or at least force them to chump block, but wish Wildgrowth Walker would have like trample or something like that. We're not doing very good at the keep drawing spells. We drew the Jade Light Ranger, which was great. And the Ajani was kind of average. But those have been our 2 draws so far this game. Well, I think we're dead. No, we're not dead. Now we're dead. So I mean, even if I don't attack with the Wildgrowth Walker, would have just blocked that other token there. Yeah, we just did not draw very well. So let's bring in these Deafening Clarions and Knight of Autumns. Daredevil's going to come out. Bugler's going to come out. 2 Ajani. Bugler, I think, well, we don't need to trim too much on Bugler. We're going to trim like 2 Buglers. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. I don't want Binding. I don't really want Path of Discovery, honestly, because they could have Knight of Autumns or like ways to get rid of enchantments pretty easily. What What was your question? Okay, sorry. Possibly a strange question. What do you think is your biggest weakness as a Magic player? My biggest weakness as a Magic player is mulliganing. I keep a lot of hands that I shouldn't. Or yeah, that's probably my biggest weakness. I don't like Ixalan's Binding in this matchup. Because green-white decks usually destroy enchantments pretty well. Like, they'll probably have their own Vivians or Knight of Autumns or something like that, or Conclave Tribunal to take my enchantment. I don't like enchantments in this kind of matchup. I do like Vivians because we can get to, like, just the board stalls where Vivian will help win him by ticking up, or Vivian will destroy enchantments. Did not get the other green mana. Like, so, you know, we're keeping our hand there, of course, with Walker Jade Light, but we needed a green source, and that is the worst possible. Well, win conditions, like, all these creatures are win conditions. Basically, every single thing, in like, Vivian's a win condition, Jade Light is, Aurelia. Basically, every card that's not a land is a win condition in this deck. Well, we at least get Aurelia. Is Binding for Tribunal a bad idea? It's not the worst idea. Bleh. I just want to play Jaylight Rangers. And Vivian.
No friend of my strength is born of struggle.
So they will be able to flip the Legion's Landing next turn if they feel like it. Oh yeah, Naya Valley does not like Takali Honor Guard whatsoever. If our opponent's playing Takali Honor Guard, I'm in trouble. I have like some it's like a green juice thing they got from Kroger. It's pretty good. It's real tasty. It's like, you know, like green goodness kind of thing. Ah, taking a Johnny. Well, joke's on you, opponent. We have infinite Johnnies.
Our kinship ensures our victory. See in yourself what I see in you.
Not either the Naked or the Bolt House brand. It's a different, like, glass bottle. I don't remember the exact brand. It tastes very good. It's like swamp water. Tastes very good. And I don't know, feel kind of good drinking it. But it's like, you know, just lots of different juices mixed together, you know, like, you know, apple juice, all that kind of stuff. Like, there's tons of different juices put together. Hey, look at that. So right now this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I cannot have lethal with Aurelia. I was seeing if I ticked up on a Johnny and minus Vivian and destroyed this one and got new a Johnny and ticked up on her again, we'd have 8 in the air. So I think I just want to cast Jade Light. No, I kind of want to just play Vivian. Could go Vivian, destroy History Benalia. That's fine. Keep them off of History.
I didn't live through hell to loot. Draw and
Now they
fire.
like have to worry about attacking Vivian, but we have a backup Vivian.
You are capable.
And while they're
of
worried
more
about
than
attacking
you
Vivian,
assume.
this Aurelia is just killing them. No, Akarashi, the YouTube videos are just this right here on stream. I'm just exactly what we're doing here on stream. I don't have any, you know, I guess like the best way to, you know, like you can kind of watch how I sideboard in the different matchups, but But yeah, it's just like, you know, I just hit the record button right before playing this, and I'll stop recording at the end. Legion's Landing, they could attack with 3 creatures and transform it into a land from an enchantment. And then the land... The land, you can pay 3 and tap it to create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. Sub count's going okay. You know, we're at 7 on the day, which is just fine. Sub counts are pretty volatile. I'm down like 20-30 subs from a couple days ago, but you know, I think just like a month ago we had some people gifting out a lot of subs, and so that sub count goes up and down quite a bit. Oh, YouTube subs, I don't know. YouTube subs, we have 33 YouTube subs. Haven't even put out a video or anything yet. What if we played Boros Huatli 2? Keeping J-Light on top. Hey, Colin Hewitt. Thank you so much for subscribing there, Colin Hewitt. That's sub number 8 on the day, so we're 2 away from double digits. Thanks, Colin Hewitt. I really do appreciate that support. Yeah, I gotta remind people. I'm not too good at that, reminding people business. But yeah, I'm glad you've been enjoying the streams and everything. Thank you.
Do not fear.
This, of course, is my sole income, so I really do appreciate everybody who does subscribe and
Look how
people that
far
donate
you've
for decks and everything. Well, thanks, Pickle Slick. Yeah, remember, if you want like your deck played on stream here, you can donate to see your deck be played. Well, our opponent just put themselves dead. Yeah, they're just dead. So it's only just $20, and I'll play your deck, and you can pick which day and out of which slot, first, second, third, or fourth. Because I play 4 decks every single day here on Arena, and so you can be like, I would like to play Wednesday at the 2nd time slot, or you know, Thursday the 3rd time slot, or whatever. So, and another sub number 9. How does that happen? You're welcome, Ian Terrell. Oh, Ian, we just played? Yeah, that's... Looked like he had just a tough hand there. He just couldn't cast your spells. So one more, we get to double digits, and then I'm cracking open a pack on Arena. But if you want more information about donating and stuff, you can check out the info panel down below. There's a huge big thing about all the stuff you can donate for. No, not really, Chris. Not really. Flamer Rex gets us there to the 10th sub. Yeah, this hand is a automatic loss. Can't do too much about that one. So let's go ahead and do a poll while we see what our opponent's playing. So 60 seconds, you get to vote on what set you would like us to open up. Super Slapjack getting in on the action, joining that hype boat there. Super Slapjack, thank you so much. Sub number 11. So I'll be doing Rivals of Ixalan, M19, or Dominaria. So we got 60 seconds to vote. While y'all are voting, I'm going to be sideboarding. So we're playing against Jeskai Control. Certainly want Vivian Reed, Carnage Tyrant, Sorcerer Spyglass for Teferi. Certainly want all of those cards. I think Aurelia is our weakest card in our deck, which kind of says a lot. Oh, we have Lava Coils. Right, we have Lava Coils. We can take those out also. They're likely going to have enchantments. They're likely going to either have enchantment removal, Search for Riscanta, stuff like that. So I'm going to have Knight of Autumn. And for the last card... So Aurelia is a weak card here because it's just it's 4 mana that doesn't have any kind of enter the battlefield ability, anything like that. I guess I'm going to play one Aurelia. I don't really like binding in this matchup. So I'll have an Aurelia in. Wildgrowth Walker is not great either. Maybe go 3 Walker, 2 Aurelia. Nah, I just like having the lower curve. I want like these creatures. Because I want to like put pressure on my opponent with like these cheap things, and then they Deafening Clarion them away, and then after they Deafening Clarion, then I get to resolve Vivian. That's the plan. Ooh, Dominaria won a very close poll, 12-11, 11-7 with the different sets. So, no, I don't need Star of Extinction for that kind of stuff. I'm going to try to just overwhelm my opponent with cards. I don't want it, like, I don't want an opening hand ever with like a Star of Extinction in there. Yeah, Top Deck King voted that Dominaria right at the last second and pushed it up to Dominaria. We would have had a 3-way tie if it wasn't for that vote. Had the winning vote. All right, white mana. We need to find a white mana source. Not red mana. Said white mana source. Ugh. All right, so after this match, help remind me, let's crack open a Dominaria pack. And y'all will be able to guess, see if anybody guesses it. First pack of the day, we got a Chain Whirler. Nobody guessed Chain Whirler. Yeah, I'll keep that. We'll play that next turn. Kind of have infinite branch walkers. Dude, Avacyn's Pilgrim. That would help us out. Our opponent doesn't know very much about our deck, right? Like, we didn't play anything game 1 because we just mulled to 3. I didn't play anything, so they didn't get to sideboard against us. How many white sources are we running? Good question. Looks like 14. Looks like 14. So any non-land there I was putting in the graveyard, and it's really unfortunate it was Vivian, because Vivian's such a good card, but any non-land I'm putting in the graveyard there, because I do want to cast Vivian this next turn. Opponent had nothing to do on turn 4. They gotta just have counter spells, right? If they're not doing anything else, they gotta just have counter magic, I'd assume. So I don't want Vivian getting countered. I'd rather just throw a Bugler out there.
Strike me, and you strike nature.
Okay, they have Negate in their deck. It's a little different. So now they get to sideboard against us with much more knowledge about what we're doing. Yeah, their whole hand could have been counterspells. Very possible. Maybe I should be taking out Knight of Autumn here after seeing more of their deck with them playing Ionizes and Lava Coil. It's kind of more unlikely that they don't have enchantments. But I could certainly see them playing Search for Azcanta, Treasure Map, cards like that. Does your experience help in sideboarding, or is it something you just learned from playing MTG? Yeah, probably just playing MTG helps you learn it a lot, and I do have a lot of experience playing Magic, so I guess that probably helps me with sideboarding, as I kind of think about how the... Like, when sideboarding, I want to think about, like, how the games are really going to play out, and, like, especially how the games that... I mean, well, I guess either way, whether I win or lose, but, you know, kind of imagine, like, how those are going to be... how the games are going to play out and what cards are really going to help. You know, like, this is the kind of thing that I don't want, like somebody mentioned earlier, like Star of Extinction, because that could kill a Search for Azcanta. And a Niv Mizzet, and that's just not the kind of battle I want to fight. Like, whenever they have Niv Mizzet, if I'm casting a 7-mana sorcery to try to kill the Niv Mizzet, where they get to draw a card from it, and you know, by that time most likely have a counterspell to go with it. It's just not the battle I want to fight. So we'll see what goes on here. Okay, say I don't really want to put another, like, a Jade Light into a Deafening Clarion also. Like, I don't want to just put, like, tons of things into a Deafening Clarion. But I certainly want to cast Jade Light to look for lands here. Ugh. I'm just going to Graveyard with the other Jade Light also. Just going to try to draw a land. Yeah, this is a problem.
I can no longer
Definitely a
stand
problem.
by and watch. You need to take a timeout.
No double white for a Johnny. I would love to play a Johnny. Love to play Path of Discovery. Fortunately, we just can't. You can't just sit there playing a card like Path of Discovery against a Teferi on the battlefield. Oh, that's awesome, Popcorn.
Hurry!
Glad somebody's playing the Hadana Stompy deck in Best of One. Yeah, Tommy, I refer to my opponent as they instead of he because I don't want to infer that it
Don't make
has
another
to be
move.
a male that we're playing against. Like they. Huh. So that just happened? That just happened? We just got to Bugler attack Teferi? They just dived down their Ferox after I removed its hexproof. Why did you do this to me, Todd? I'm sorry, DCP Popcorn. Oh my gosh. There's just no lands in our deck. We're not gonna have any good spells left. I'm just milling over all my good spells. J-Light Ranger. Right, these are just the unluckiest explorers. Okay, we can destroy that. And I need to destroy it. I guess not yet. But I think I'm going to, though. This one, we have the one Arch of Araska in our deck, and it's killing me right now. Yeah, it looks like we're going to lose this match just because of mana troubles, which is really disappointing. We've had such a good day. You know, 16-2 on the day, and we didn't even get to play any Magic the first game. We're playing Magic this game, but slightly. No, I don't really have anything that benefits from all these cards going to my graveyard. All my Vivians. My poor Vivians. Really hope our opponent's not playing Niv Mizzet. Certainly cannot beat Niv Mizzet. Sir, we can't find any more lands to explore. Did you try leaving the bookshop? Yeah, so thankfully we have 4 Vivians, so there's still one more Vivian in the deck. But yeah, 1 Carnage Tyrant milled and 3 Vivian milled. Yeah, and no red for Aurelia and no double white for Ajani.
I won't hide from the world. We need to move quickly.
Ugh. Is that just every forest? Yeah, there's 4 forests in the deck. That's just every single forest. Yeah, Daredevils are for chemisters, and just everything. Daredevil's not really that bad with counter magic either. Like you get to Daredevil, like their, you know, negate or whatever, and then you can cast another spell, and then if they counter it, then you
know
then
what?
You can use your negate.
I'm not done
you know, so it can kind of protect your spell like that. But yeah, Chemister's Insight is usually the best thing to hit. What a disappointing game this was. Usually like our control matchup quite a bit, but you know, we saw like we easily won game 2 when we could cast our spells. And we did cast a lot of spells this game, I suppose, but not what we wanted to be casting when we wanted to be casting it. And just a lot of small things that died to Deafening Clarions.
Let's skip to the good part.
All right, 1-1. It hurts more when this deck loses because I think it's my favorite. I know, same. I really like this deck. Certainly hurts when it loses like that. That was just really bad mana. Like, you know, we had 4 forests and the Arch of Araska in there. Those are the only 4 lands that aren't red or white, and that really hurt. Or those are the only 5 lands. Yeah, we drew every single forest, but even just before that, we just had to keep on surveilling, or exploring. We had to just keep on exploring. Like all of our great plays. That was a really unfortunate game. Well, now we got white, we got red, we got green. We don't have 2 green for a potential Jade Light. So like those games happen, you know, like just part of Magic. Those kind of games happen. It's just disappointing when those games happen twice in the same match. You know, that happened to us game 1 and then game 3. You know, the game 1 we mulliganed to 1 lander and then it was 0 land, 0 land, 0 land, and you just can't do anything. So playing Kral Harpooner on turn 2, it's kind of telling me this is one of the graveyard versions of Golgari. So you know, like Molder Hulk version, that kind of stuff. Why did the Explore creatures have like the bugle sound? You know, like whenever J-Light Ranger, like the Explorer sound has like that bugle sound, but Militia Bugler entering doesn't have the bugle sound. That's all I want. I just want that Militia Bugler to have the bugle sound. I mean, just look at it. It's a bugler. Decided it's probably just better to play Tristani over J-Light. Tristani pretty great. The horn sound in the deep. Man, Lord of the Rings, those movies were so well done. Ugh, don't have double green. Being greedy. Alright, so quick question. Can I put auras on Departed Deckhand, or does it sacrifice itself? Nullhide Ferox. Alright. Yeah, so I think it sacrifices itself. Graveyard. Yeah. So when it becomes the target of a spell, sacrifice it. So yep, it will sacrifice itself. Alright, going to game 2. So we've seen lots of creatures from them. We're not bringing in Spyglass. Not bringing in Deafening Clarion, I don't think. I think they like their creatures dying. Find Finality could be kind of a problem. I definitely don't need Night of Autumn. Star of Extinction. I don't think they're a Carnage Tyrant deck where like I want Star of Extinction. I kind of don't want anything. If they're not playing Find Finality, Cast Down, Vraska's Contempt, anything like that, then Daredevil is definitely going to be worse. So I could play Binding. I'm not sure if they're going to have like Rex Sages, Thrashing Brontodons. That could certainly be something they have for Binding. Yeah, if they are a Molder Hulk deck. I mean, I think they're Molder Hulk, but we don't, you know, we don't know 100%. I kind of want to trim one Direfleet Daredevil for other things, but I don't love any card in my sideboard. So I think I'm just going to run it back, with us being up a game. I haven't let the clock hit 0 today. I've been doing good with the sideboarding. Haven't let it hit 0 today. We've had a lot of times under 10 seconds, but haven't let it hit 0 yet. Okay, so we'll have Walker into Walker. Walker, Walker. Walker, Walker, Walker. Bend and dance with me. Alright, I'm gonna try restarting Deckmaster again. I don't think Deckmaster is working, but I'm just trying restarting it every so often. Nope, looks like it's still not working. Alright, so they're definitely Molderhulking. They're Molderhulking real hard. Wait, they just have one land? No, they didn't mill over any lands. Well, that's a good card. I guess I kind of walked into that. Yeah, Hadana Stompy has been really impressive so far. So that's 7. So yeah, I'm definitely playing the other Wildgrowth Walker here so we can gain lots of life. I was hoping to hit a land there where we could double Branch Walker. And they don't even have a single land for Daredevil. Or single spell for Daredevil. So that's 14. It's probably fine. Bleh. Where are the lands? The lands. I'm getting really punished for blocking that Stitcher Supplier earlier. So if I take out Direfleet Daredevils, what am I going to want to put in? What am I going to want to put in my deck if I take out Direfleet Daredevils? Jadelight Ranger. Ugh. Certainly don't want Spyglass. Yeah, I think Binding's the call. Binding's the call. I don't hate just like even the lifelink on Clarion. Vivian Reed isn't spectacular. Path of Discovery could be a little slow. No, it won't be if we have Wildgrowth Walker. Let's go with this. Spyglass for Memorial to Folly. That's just so late in the game. I just don't think we really need that. Yeah, I just don't think we need to... Like, we saw, like, that game, they never even had a Memorial to Folly or anything. Like, we can certainly lose games where Memorial to Folly plays no part in the game at all. So, therefore, Spyglass has a high probability of not playing a part in the game. Like, having a game where we lose, but we would have won if we only had a Spyglass for Memorial to Folly, it's a very, very low percentage of games. This is unfortunate yet again. There's 25 land in the deck. And we have all the, we have all the explore creatures also to help us hit land drops. There's 25 in the deck. Yeah, 25 should be enough. We just been getting unlucky today. These last few games. Alright, Branch Walker's nice. Our opponent is on Swamp Memorial to Folly. So a lot of black sources. I would like to Lava Coil Midnight Reaper. I don't want to coil Supplier. I'd like to coil Midnight Reaper. Yeah. I guess Spyglass on Ferox would be permanent hexproof. And permanent, the other person cannot cast spells. I'm saying no attacks. I don't think I attack and let them kill their supplier. We got burned by that last time, but maybe I should just be attacking them with Bugler. This is Puddle of Mud Blurry. I'm really happy they attacked, so then I can attack back. Yeah, there's the Midnight Reaper. So kill that. Branch Walker. Graveyard there. We got, better things to draw. And now we get to attack in. I'm playing this Naya value with 2 Karn for Najani and a Vivian. Got smashed by Mono Red and lost to Sultai Control. Honestly, I don't think Karn's a good card in this deck at all. I would much rather play like the Mythic Angels like Shalai and Shalai, Lyra Dawnbringer, stuff like that. I'd much rather play those cards than Karn. But yeah, I mean, Mono Red's the type of deck that if you don't draw too well against them, they will smash you. Like, that's what Mono Red does. It destroys bad draws. All right, 2-1. We're still alive. Not eliminated yet, even though it kind of looked like it after mulliganing to 5 there. I was a little worried that we were gonna have a 1-2, but we could still get to 5 wins. Well, I think Karn is a saying you're playing one Karn and it feels really underwhelming all the time. Most of the time, I think Karn is not a good one of. I don't think I'd ever play one Karn in any deck because of its plus ability. Its plus ability, you exile the 2 cards, and you put one with the silver counter. If they kill your Karn, you'll just never ever be able to get that card back ever again. I think if you play Karn, you certainly want at least 2, where if you have one Karn die, your other one can get the other cards. Oh! No, I need to get that Dominaria pack there. I do forget about the packs sometimes. But yeah, I was supposed to get that actually after the Jeskai match, and then we played that one. Road Bugler looks at a whole lot of lands. I would like to draw those lands for our 4-drops. Opponent's thinking that we won't get to 4 mana, perhaps. Ugh. And now we won't because we just put 4 lands on the bottom. Hey, Ferritopia. I've won a good amount of games due to the one Path of Discovery. It is really incredible with Wild Growth Walker. But of course, you need to play it, and then also need creatures. We were not able to play it, and we wouldn't have creatures afterwards. Rex says I'm using the Golgari aggro deck from the World Magic Cup, and I don't like the Karn. May switch it. Yeah, I wouldn't. I think that's probably a good card to switch. Guessing our opponent has Cast Down or Moment of Craving. Okay. Graveyard. Graveyard also. I want to land. Whatever that card was, they kept it on top. Do I attack here and trade Wild Growth Walker and Lava Coil for Doom Whisperer? Yeah. Otherwise, Doom Whisperer just teams up with the Disinformation Campaign to take apart my hand. Hey, C-Track, doing really well today. We are having an awesome record on the day as far as wins and losses, and I'm hoping to get these videos up on YouTube. I'm hoping to actually get the YouTube channel going. Today's like the first day that potentially able to get it done. You know, we'll see if I run into any problems or anything. You know, I don't know, but that'd be really nice. They're keeping the cardigan. Not keeping like a cardigan. And they're keeping the card, whatever that card was, they're keeping it again. Bleh. I'm pretty surprised they only had Disinformation Campaign and nothing else for that turn, honestly. Okay, they've been holding up Negate. That's what the card they've been holding up. Yeah, well, YouTube, they won't be they won't be muted at all on YouTube, like how they're muted, like the VODs are muted on Twitch. They won't be muted on YouTube, and then also it will hopefully be another revenue stream for myself. So what would be an ideal draw? I don't know. Act of treason. It's because of the music, the streams get muted. I can't do anything about it. Well, I mean, I could not play music. That's something I could do about it, but... I know Lava Coil kills Nicol Bolas, but we'll have other things that kill Nicol Bolas instead. This is 63. Cut Aurelia. Yes, that's the YouTube link, and you know, nothing on there yet. Just starting it. So hopefully you go and follow along on YouTube, which I guess is called subscribing on YouTube, which has always kind of confused me a little bit because, you know, subscribing on here is like different from following, but it's the same on YouTube. Thanks, QQ Image. And I think somebody was telling me I need 100 subscribers before I can make it, like, you know, change the URL to be youtube.com/ToddStevensMTG or whatever. I think I should have taken out Wild Growth Walker instead of Aurelia, or like some combination of the two. I don't really like having... I kind of miss the Wild Growth Walkers. I don't really like having all these Wild Growth Walkers, because they're going to die to Ritual of Soot. Or Aurelia won't. I think it's good to kind of split them out. Alright, no Thought Erasure. That's good. I want to play this and not have it get syncopated. That's fine. But yeah, I certainly want to build towards more mana. Cool, we're at 43. Don't take my Vivian. Don't do it. Don't do it. If we get the land to drop here, we get to Daredevil Thought Erasure them, which is huge. Yeah, opponent's certainly scared of that. No land drop. I'll just discard this Carnage Tyrant. If they have Disinformation Campaign, I'm fine with discarding Carnage Tyrant. Ugh. Yeah, okay. We've just had such mana troubles the last few games. Like, is 25 lands not enough? like 25 land plus explore creature. We can't hit land drops. I don't know how we've just been struggling so much. Yeah, we 5-0'd again today. These are all new records for today. I mean, we were, you know, like after going 15-2 in the first 3 leagues, I guess we're due to just have mana troubles. Yeah, Fernandator says that the game saw we were winning too much and decided had to do something about it. Okay, we're still in it. Never mind, not in it.
Most wounds can heal.
Not in it. Yeah, like 25 is a lot with these all these explore cards, but we can gain 3 life with a Johnny can minus and get back. Wait, do they have like a cast down or something? They do have a cast down. Okay. Hopefully they didn't draw a counterspell. Really? They just drew a counterspell? Oh, I guess they have Doom Whisperer that's exploring for them. Or like they're surveilling a bunch. But yeah, so I was gonna Daredevil minus, or like a Johnny minus, get back Daredevil, Daredevil cast down the Doom Whisperer. That was the plan. But ugh. All right, 2-2. We got our 1,000 gold back, got our entry fee back, and got a rare. So, not the worst, not the worst. Let's see what we got. Forerunner of the Legion, Flood of Recollection, and of course, Tecatli Honor Guard, the card that we could really not beat with the Naya value deck for sure. That's a really tough one to beat. So. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Let's actually get that Dominaria pack, right? So we got to our 10 subs on the day. And so if we're getting to 10 subs on the day, we get a pack of Dominaria. So let's crack it open. Go ahead and guess what card or what rare or mythic do you think we are going to open here with our Dominaria pack? See if anybody guesses this one right. Earlier we had Chain Whirler. Nobody guessed that one. I'm going to say Cabal Stronghold. That's going to be my guess. Ooh, Traxos is a solid guess. Joyra, Teferi, lots of people on Teferi. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can find my regular stream over at twitch.tv/ToddStevensMTG. That's where you can find me here every day, 3 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. And we have an anonymous gifter gifting out 5 subs. So that means another pack. That gets some hype. Thank you so much to the person that gifted out the subs. So let's crack this up and see what we get. Mirari Conjecture. Did anybody have the Mirari Conjecture? Hey, somebody did. Moldylocks25 had the Mirari Conjecture. Nice. Hey, somebody guessed that one. All right, new pack. We just got 5 subs. New pack. New pack time. The only code I know for a new player is Play Ravnica with capital P, capital R, Play Ravnica. Let's get Corset 2019 Rivals. We're going to get both of these. Corset 2019 and Rivals were 2nd and 3rd whenever we did that poll a little bit ago. They were tied for 2nd. And you know what? We had a great day today. Won a lot of games. Hopefully getting YouTube set up. Great day today. So Let's get 2 for these gifted subs. So thank you so much to the person that gifted these. All right, Rivals of Ixalan. We'll start with this one. It's going to be a World Shaper. That's my guess. World Shaper. So we got treasure maps not in Rivals. Rekindling Phoenix, Jade Light, Warkite. Well, it's not Phoenix or Jade Light because since we see the back of the card immediately, that means it's something I do not have 4 of in my collection. Dire Fleet. There's like 2 different Dire Fleets. No, I'm going to guess Vona's Hunger. Actually, that's going to be my guess. Vona's Hunger. Paladin of Atonement. There was a little bit of hype around this card whenever it was previewed, but it's just kind of too hard to make it work. To make it a large creature, you have to lose life each turn to put counters on it. All right, nobody guessed that one. Core Set 2019. What's my guess for Core Set 2019? I'm gonna guess is Chaos Wand. I think that's in Core Set 2019, right? Who Demanding Dragon's a good one. Sarkhan's and Sealing's a good one. Bone Dragon, Vivian, Goreclaw, Tezzeret, Crucible of Worlds, Ajani, Sylvan Awakening. Let's see what we got. Ooh, it's a new one. Liliana's Contract. Hey, Flat Dude, getting in on the action as well. Thanks for the sub there, Flat Dude. All right, so that was our Naya value deck. For those of you watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed this deck. I'm certainly going to play it more. We had some just kind of weird games with it, for sure, just mana troubles and everything. But this deck can do a lot of really fun things whenever it gets going. But hope you enjoyed the video and hit that follow button or subscribe or whatever it's called here on YouTube. And I'll see you all next time for the next video.